It's the day after Monday, and that means that it is another Transfer Tuesday. So hello and welcome back to my channel. And today is the day that I'm making some money movements, including some extra debt payments. If you want to see what those numbers look like, stick around and find out. And hello and welcome to, or welcome back to my channel where I am documenting my journey to debt freedom and then financial independence. And so we're still focusing on paying off our debt. It's a pathway that seems like it has no end, but we are getting there closer to that. So today, I am going to be making some additional payments to our loan, putting some money aside to my $1,000 project, and then also filling out my savings challenges. So starting with our saving challenges, I have two. And so one of them that I have is I have my likes challenge. So every Tuesday on my Transfer Tuesday videos, the number of likes that the video gets, I convert that to a dollar amount. I put that into a coin bank and I'll decide what I'm gonna do with the money at the end of the year. So you as a viewer are completely in charge of how much money I save. And this week when I looked it up in this morning, I was at 36 likes. So I'm just gonna write it down here underneath my savings challenges. So 36 likes, that means that I'm going to get a 20, a 10, and a 5, also beautiful, and a $1 note. And slide those into, with grace, of course, into my like challenge. I am also taking part in July in the Hot Girl Summer, or as I like to call it, the Hot Old Lady Summer, or maybe I'm a young old lady. Either way, Wander Print Creations, absolutely gorgeous with their envelopes, where you can get this, and they have it available in two different forms as well. I am doing where I make a contribution of $75 per week for 4 weeks. There's also one where you can do $150 every 2 weeks or every fortnight, depending on how your finances work or how your pay scale works. So I'm going to be adding $75 into my Hot Girl Summer envelope. So that's going to be 50, 70, and 5. And as with all of my savings challenges, I just put the money into the envelopes. At the end of the month, I tape them up. And then the beginning of December, I will open all of them, count all of them, see how much money I have, and make a decision of what it is that I'm going to do with it. Yeah, so just like to be pleasantly surprised. So that is $36. That is going to be plus 75. And that is going to give me a total of $111 that went in there. So slightly higher than the previous week. And again, I am using my July Transfer Tuesday tracker. This is made by my friend Marlene over at Snow Gardener 307. If you are not familiar with her channel, do definitely go and check her out. She is also doing a like challenge for her Transfer Tuesdays. Nija at Budgeting the Bacon, she's paying off her mortgage. She has Mortgage Mondays, so she is doing a like challenge on her Mortgage Mondays. And then of course Tasha at the Mind Your Money is where I got the original idea. She also does hers. So if you want to go around and help contribute to how much people are going to put away to savings, go ahead and take a look at those three. For my $1,000 project, I have 3 different contributions that are going into the $1,000 project. So my $1,000 project, this is based off of the book, The $1,000 Project by Canna Campbell. She is an Australian financial advisor, has written a couple of books, and that's where this challenge came from. If you have any questions about it, do drop them down in the discussion box below. I'm more than happy to answer those for you. And there are 3 contributions that I make. First, I have my Roundup Challenge. And this week in my Roundup Challenge, I had $39.26. Second, I do research as well, so surveys online. I do my research surveys through Prolific. I have a link down in the bottom. It's not a referral link or anything like that, but if it's something that you want to take a look at. This week I had $28.51 coming in. And then I also had 58 cents in interest that was paid to my savings account as well. So all of those I add up, combine together, because these are all additional income. So anything that goes towards my $1,000 project is above what had already been budgeted. So I don't take anything from the budget. It's all either money that is unspent from the budget from rounding up or additional money that is brought in. So that means for my $1,000 project, and this is my second one, I have $68.35. And what I do is once this hits $1,000, I invest it. So I purchase an ETF. Here in Australia, we have a minimum purchase of $500, but because of the fees and everything that are applied to it, I like to do $1,000 purchases at a time. So this brings this to an ending balance of so close, $899.59. So getting there, hopefully in the next couple of weeks, we will have another $1,000 in there and be able to make that ETF purchase. Really looking forward to that. Finally, I do have my debt snowball payment. Now, every week we have a contractual payment of $274, and then we make an additional payment on that. And I had somebody reach out to me and say that I have been tracking this all wrong because I have been including our contractual payment along with our additional payment, and that's not really an accurate reflection of how much I have been paying in my debt snowball. So fair enough point. I'm just lazy with not wanting to split things out, but to appease some of those who are like, you're not being quite honest or not so much transparent, because I'm being transparent. If I wasn't being transparent, they would have been able to point out the flaw. But because of that, so had an ending balance of $9,305, so we were at 72%. Made our $274 contractual payment. That brought us down to $9,031. And then we did an extra payment, and I will again have a screenshot for accountability because I've been questioned about, have you really been paying that? Yes, I have. $316 for that, and that brings us to a new balance of $8,715, which is 74%. So we're almost down to the final 25%. But the other thing that for me, this is getting into 4 digits. That's why I said I knew this was going to be the last psychological milestone for me, because now that we are under 5 digits, it is going to be just dropping so quickly, and probably, each week dropping it, so next week I'll probably drop down into the 7,000s, and then the week after that might get into the 6s, etc. So seeing that now, really starting to see that payoff progress and really seeing that end line. It's just, can you see it? It's just right over there. So almost there. And then I'm, just going to be like, well, now what? Because it's really anticlimactic when you pay off your debt. You're just like, okay, well, done with that. Guess I can go out and have a nice dinner and not worry too much about it, and then figure things out from there. But so 74%, that means that this week we had a total of $495.35 that we made in transfers, and I am pretty happy with that. I do have the other 2 trackers that Marlene had made for me, so my debt snowball monthly check-in, then also my $1,000 project check-in, and I'll just fill those out off camera, but they will be complete next week when you see these sheets again. And that then brings me to the final piece, and that is my Detress tracker. So this tracker is from debtfreecharts.com. Heidi Nash, most people are familiar with their charts. I can't remember if I paid for this one or if it was a free one. Either way, even for the ones that you do have to pay for, it is a couple of dollars, and if possible for that to, if you have the money or if you have the desire, you can pick it up. So this just gives me a visual representation of how far I have come and also how far I have left to go. 2 more squares. So 2 more squares, and then this is taken up. This will represent 75% of the loan being paid. And then we are in the final stretch. So I'm almost up here where I'm going to be the king of the castle. Well, the queen of the castle, the princess. I like being a princess. I could also be a queen. Either way, I digress. Almost there, almost paid off, and then moving on to new financial goals. We have worked out what the remainder of our year is going to look like, what our financial goals are, how we're going to go about tackling those. That video will be out later on this week. So if that's something that you're interested in seeing, not just how have we done thus far, but then what is our plan going forward, then that will be a one to tune in. Really good way to know when that is ready is to subscribe to the channel. So if that's something that you want to do, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. If you like this video, if you want to cheer me on in my progress, yay, go Erin, do please give this video a thumbs up. It really does show me that that you are providing that support, and it does help my channel out as well. Otherwise, I will be back next week with another check-in, another Transfer Tuesday, see how we are going with our money movements. I always thank Mary over at Pennies Imperfection for really kind of starting and bringing attention to this movement and creating that consistency in behaviors. And I love all of the other people that I see that are doing this as well. It's really nice to support and encourage other people on the journeys that they are on. As always, choose kindness, show gratitude, always keep a positive mindset. I will see you in the next video.